Coming to you live from Southern California, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Washington Nationals and the Los Angeles Angels. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. Chris, one guy having a big year for this club, leading the team at home runs and runs batted in, Lane Thomas.
Yeah, Boog, he's one of the pillars of this lineup. And when you have a guy like that that's so consistent and so productive, you want to make sure you can do whatever you can to get him to the plate. Get him as many at-bats as you can in a ball game. If you do that, you got a really good chance of scoring a lot of runs.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. All right, just about set to go. And starting in this one, Shohei Ohtani. And Singy, he's one of the most dominant arms in all of baseball.
A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance. We'll see if he can do it again in this one.
And now up for Washington, C.J. Abrams.
Good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And he walked him.
No, very close with the location right there. It's just tough to get rewarded on the call tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they creeping into my mind right now.
And that's ball 4.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Oh, 0-2 now. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out. Got him swinging.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Now batting Jeimer Candelario. In second, 2 down. What a stop. The throw, nicely done for the out. So the Nats leave a pair. Now the Angels will get their first crack at it. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back in Anaheim. And on the mound today, Mackenzie Gore. What do we have on him?
Yeah, Boog, he went deep into the game last time, only allowed 1 run, but he took a tough loss. You got to bounce back from those quickly and know that today's a new day. You can get that W.
Now the left fielder, Taylor Ward.
For the Angels.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. And now batting Mike Trout. Check swing, no appeal. Ward, the base runner at first with 1 out. Step off, throw to first, and he's back standing. Here comes a pitch. And now it's even up.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
The 1-1. That one drifts inside. Next offering is outside. Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. A little slider action.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
2 walks in the first has to be some cause for concern. I mean, you're talking about a guy you want to pitch deep into the ball game. It's not going to help with the pitch count right there. They can't afford to hand out free bases at this rate.
Anthony Rendon making his way to the plate. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1.
Well, the offense really struggled last night. I mean, it was awful. So I think picking up a run right here, that's going to get him going a little bit.
Late swing, fouled off. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
1-2 now. Good eye in that spot.
It's a good take.
2-2.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
So first and second with 2 outs. And now the first baseman, Jared Walsh. That's a hit. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. In comes the first run of the game as the Angels take the lead. We all saw it was hit hard, but how hard was it, Singy? StatCast is here with the answer.
Yeah, Boog, it says the exit velo was 113 miles per hour, and it looked every bit of it, didn't it? I mean, just an impressive swing of the bat, and clearly he saw it out of the pitcher's hand no problem.
Hunter Renfroe at the plate.
That's the ball.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Kicks and deals. And a foul ball. The pitch. Look out! And it hit him.
Well, I like his intent there to be aggressive with the slider and make sure he got it inside, but he just yanked it across his body. A little too much horizontal rotation with the upper body instead of north-south.
Now at the plate, Andrew Velasquez.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning, and it's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
0-1 now. And a swing and a miss.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Check swing, appeal to first. Yes, he did. Down he goes on strikes.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Back here at Angel Stadium, second inning set to go. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Ildemaro Vargas. The pitch. That one is upstairs.
That's the ball.
There's the strike. Time to check on our umpires. Earl Hendricks calling balls and strikes.
Yeah, well-liked umpire, Boog. Pretty consistent with his zone, so if you're familiar with him and how he works, you won't get too surprised by anything. Sometimes he'll give a little bit off the corner, but nothing too crazy at all.
Next pitch misses, and a count 2-1. Fans don't really understand the familiarity and relationship players and coaches have with umpires. I mean, you see these guys a lot.
Yeah, Boog, these guys are all out there trying to do their best and perform at a high level. So When you respect that, I think over time you can develop a relationship with some of these guys.
Down and full.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here's the catcher, Riley Adams. There's the strike. Ohtani, when you talk about his skill set, he stops teams from getting hits. That's the thing that he's so good at. He's just really difficult to get base hits against. One down, base is empty. There's a swing and a miss.
Well, he's got power, and he has a reputation of being a strike thrower. So, to his advantage, he can expand the zone.
The 0-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Some high cheese for strike three.
Dominating strikeout there on just 3 pitches, and that's what a good power pitcher can do to you. If he's hitting his spots, filling up the strike zone, sometimes he bats over before it really begins.
Here's Lane Thomas. Ball 1, no strikes.
He can throw that fastball slightly above the top of the strike zone to get hitters to chase. He can also break it off because when you're geared up for good velocity, it's hard to stay back. You have to make a decision really early.
Next pitch is inside. And that's ball 2. So what's the approach from an offensive perspective against a guy that doesn't give up a lot of hits?
I think you just kind of have to lean out over the plate and, take your base. But seriously, you just have to try to shorten up. I think guys choking up on the bat a little bit to have some more bat control, be a little bit quicker, and don't get greedy.
Out to short, Velasquez. Tosses to first. Nats go down 1-2-3. And the Nationals gone in order. They trail here 1-0. And welcome back. Here's the second baseman, David Fletcher.
The second baseman, David Fletcher.
The pitch. And there's a curve through for a strike.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Liner, base hit.
Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone.
Now the catcher up to hit, Logan O'Hoppe. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Pitch is in there. No balls, 2 strikes.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. Tag, safe at second. And good hustle to move up. That's a wild pitch.
Definitely trying to work down and get that double play ball, but it got away enough to erase any chance of that. Good job of moving up in the scoring position. Now a hit could make that wild pitch really sting.
Fletcher stands at second with no outs. Got him. And 1 gone.
The left fielder, number 3.
Now it's going to be Taylor Ward. A walk and a run scored his first time. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. Fletcher around third. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. It's 2-0.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Now the number 2 hitter, Brett Phillips. Struck out looking at his first at bat. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. The pitch. And downstairs.
And that's a pitch early in this game. He needs called for a strike. Struggling with command issues. He's got to get a little help from the umpire.
Now 3-0. There's a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
And he walked him.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Here's Mike Trout. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
And a foul ball. Now one missed. The lefty ready, and a 1-1. Hit on the ground to Candelario. To second, that's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Here's Anthony Rendon up to the plate.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
And first offering is fouled off. Anthony Rendon, an outstanding player in college. He went to Rice, the 6th overall pick by the Nationals in the 2011 draft, and then eventually signed with the Angels as a free agent. Don't forget, saying he was part of that Nats team that won it all in 2019. Check swing went around, and it's 1-2.
And pretty remarkable that the kid from Houston comes back to beat the Houston Astros in the World Series. So loved in that town, and unfortunately had to break their hearts on that one.
Corners are occupied with 2 down. Now snap throw to first, and he's back in standing. And a 1-2 again. In the dirt, and an excellent job keeping it right there. Next pitch is outside. Full count, 3-2. Jared Walsh in the on-deck circle. Runners on first and third, 2 away. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk, Boog.
And here's the first baseman, Jared Walsh. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. And takes low for ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Just missed.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in or on. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Swing and a miss, and now 2-2. Ward at third, Trout at second, Rendon at first, 2 out of the inning. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That's back there. Out of here, grand slam. Jared Walsh blasts one out. His first homer of the year. It's 6-0. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. Well, a great job here of staying within himself. You know that if you get a knock, you're going to drive in a couple. So stay focused on that. Well, he does more than just a knock. It's the grand slam to drive in 4. Really good job at the plate.
It appears Dave Martinez is ready to dive into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Mackenzie Gore won't go any further, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. Patrick Corbin on the pitch here.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Now it's Hunter Renfroe. Hit by a pitch his first time up. Next offering is down low. Ball 1.
1-0.
The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Just missed. And the slider just misses. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
The wind of the pitch. And there's ball 4.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Velasquez batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Next one off the plate inside. And now it's even 1-1. And he deals. On the ground out to short. They take the force out, and they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. So they put up a big number in the inning as 5 crossed the plate. And this was the biggie here, the grand slam. It's now a 6-0 ball game. Back after this on the show. Back here at the ballpark, top half of the 3rd inning. Up now for Washington, Dominic Smith. Ohtani back to work.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Go after hitters and get quick outs.
And a 1-1. Singy Shohei Ohtani has been as advertised. Rookie of the Year in 18, MVP in 21. He has impacted the game in a major way. And then, of course, he was on the cover of MLB The Show in 2022.
Well, he's doing something that we've never seen done before, and just absolutely phenomenal that he can be that dominant on the mound and be one of the top hitters in the game. And just watching that, it's got to take your breath away a little bit if you're a manager or a teammate to see this actually happening before your eyes.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Racing, makes the catch. And there's one down. So the batting order turns over. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. That MVP I mentioned about Ohtani in 2021, he was actually a unanimous MVP. And the first unanimous AL MVP since Mike Trout in 2014. Other guys that have done that, Ken Griffey Jr., Frank Thomas, Frank Robinson. The 1-1.
Ball high.
Next offering is downstairs.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
One down. Here's Dickerson now. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. That one's in there, 0-1. Dickerson, a former All-Star, 33 years old, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2010. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle, hope he gets a mistake.
That one ran inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
The 1-2. Out towards right center field. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Joey Meneses.
Man at first, and now up for Washington, Joey Meneses. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. In there for strike 1. Meneses goes 6 feet 3 inches, 220 pounds. What a run over the last 10 as he's hitting over 400 during that span. And the righty deals. In the air, left field. Brings it in for the 3rd out. So 1 left for Washington. They still find themselves down 6-0. Welcome back. Now it's the second baseman, David Fletcher.
The second baseman,
Corbin, multi-time All-Star, 33 years old, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2009. There's a strike. Corbin, in his 11th season, he features a sinker, a slider, a 4-seamer, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. And no one can get there. It falls in. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you got some real estate to run on. It's such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
So a man aboard, Logan O'Hoppe getting ready to hit. Fouled off down the right side. O'Hoppe hitting 9th in today's lineup, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. The 0-1, and that's outside.
No, that's out.
Nobody out, runner at first. To second, there's one. On to first, but it pulls him off the bag.
Well, they had the chance at turning two right there, but I don't think he got a good grip on the ball as he tried to transfer from glove to throwing hand. They say you can't assume a double play. I beg to differ at the big league level, but it's going to be ruled as a fielder's choice.
Now it's the Angels leadoff man, Taylor Ward. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball one. At the belt and fires.
Ball.
O'Hoppe over at first with one away. Rips one to right. Pulls up, and that's in there for a knock. Throw into third. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Brett Phillips, the next to hit. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
Kicks and fires. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. And now two balls and a strike.
2-1.
Double play ball to second. There's one. Over to first, safe.
I promise you, there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
Here's Trout. Trout, a career batting average over 300, and he took home the Silver Slugger last year in the American League. Next offering is in for a strike. This to third. They get the force, and that will end the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 3 innings complete. It's the Angels 7 and the Nationals nothing. Start of the 4th. Now it's the DH, Alex Call. The right-hander back to work.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
And a ball and 2 strikes. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And a pitch. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Righty to the plate. Pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And now the count filled up 3-2.
Count is full.
3-2. Payoff pitch. Hammered. Base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Now back. Third baseman.
Man at first, Jamer Candelario digging in for the Nationals. 0 for 1 so far. Next pitch is popped up. Rendon makes the play. 1 down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Ildemaro Vargas digging in for the Nationals. Struck out swinging his first time. He swings and fouls one off. And the 0-1. Way out front for strike 2.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
That one the other way. And that gets down into the gap. Ward to third.
Now back. The catcher. Riley.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Riley Adams went down on strikes his first time through. And the pitch is outside. Ball 1. And the 1-0. And that's outside.
That's out.
And now 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Base hit and a run in to score.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Lane Thomas digging in for the Nationals. Grounded out his first time. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. And a pitch. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Really consistent release point. He's been able to pitch up and down and have excellent command in both locations.
Next offering is down low. Good eye right there. Vargas, the lead runner, out at second. Adams over at first with 1 away. That one drilled left field. Way back there. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
Dom Smith stands in. Hit it well, but flied out to the deepest part of the outfield his first time. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Lifted in the air, right center field. Renfroe getting an angle on it. Makes the grab on the run. And that is the third out of the inning. They get a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Angels 7 and the Nats 1. Ready to go, bottom 4. Now the third baseman, Anthony Rendon. The wide to kick the pitch. Ball 1 there. And there's the strike. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. In the dirt, slow to get out of the box, and he's tagged for the out.
Now batting, first baseman,
Jared Walsh, the next to hit for the Angels. He's already homered in this game. First offering misses the mark. Outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
That misses, and that's ball 3. And there's the strike. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Snags it for the second out.
the right fielder, number 12, Hunter.
2 outs, base is empty. And next for LA, Hunter Renfroe. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. Runner at first with 2 away. Stepping in, the slugging shortstop, Andrew Velasquez. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
0-1.
And now the lefty. That misses.
Nope.
And 1-1. And here it comes. And a count 1-2. Two outs. On the ground to short. They take the force out. Third out, and that ends the frame. Angels strand 1, and they're on top 7-1. Ready now for the 5th inning, and now here's the Nationals leadoff man, C.J. Abrams. And a pitch. There's a strike.
Well, these Nats looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
Next pitch is downstairs. And now the count is even.
2-2.
Right-hander kicks, deals. On the ground, Fletcher. Sends it to first. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
So up next, Corey Dickerson. Just missed. The next pitch misses, and it's 2-0. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
2-1.
The 2-1. And a swing and a miss there.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Ward drifts towards it. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Joey.
Next to hit for the Nats, Joey Meneses. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
Swing and a ball popped up, and it falls. And that extends the inning.
Now batting.
Not sure if too many people have been paying attention to it quite yet, Singy, but that extends his hit streak to 11 now.
Well, I know he knows about it, even if a lot of our viewers don't. And this is when it's clear it's no fluke. 11 games in a row. Man, that's when even the hitting coach starts to leave you alone. You're going so good that nobody wants to mess it up.
And the batter now, Alex Call. Next offering misses, and the count even 1-1. Meneses off of first with 2 away. And 1-2.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
Next pitch is outside.
2-2.
And down on strikes. 3rd out. Nationals leave 1. They're down 7-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So in now for the Angels, David Fletcher.
For the Angels, the second baseman, David Fletcher.
Here comes a pitch. Just missed. Bullpen activity starting up now. Erasmo Ramirez, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. And there's a ball. Next offering is downstairs. And that's in for a strike. 3-2. Downstairs, and it misses. Ball 4.
That's a nice at bat and a great take on 3-2. Probably could have gone either way in that spot around the knees.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Logan O'Hoppe. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Good eye right there.
2 balls, no strikes.
That's in for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Strike 2. Kicks and deals. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Next one misses, and that's ball 3. Gets a piece and stays alive. On the ground to short, could be 2. The throw to second on to Smith. 2.
Pretty lengthy at bat right there, and usually the hitter wins that battle after seeing so many pitches, but instead the exact opposite, or maybe even worse than that, grounds into a double play. Tough at bat to swallow.
Back to the top of the lineup, Taylor Ward, the next to hit for the Angels. First pitch just misses. And there's a rocket into the outfield.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And next for the Angels, Brett Phillips. There's a strike.
0-1.
The 0-1. That one hit the knees for a strike.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
And he deals. In the air out towards right center. And that'll do it. Here comes Ryan Tepera to the hill. Hasn't pitched in the last 3 days.
Number 52, Ryan Tepera.
And now Jamer Candelario.
The third baseman, Jamer Candelario.
The pitch. That's a strike. Tepera goes 6'1". He features a slider, a 4-seamer, a 2-seamer, and he works in a changeup. Right-handed reliever. Swing and a miss.
No ball,
And it's 0-2.
strikes.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Next offering is fouled back. And the 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just
That's
off
it,
the
ball.
inside edge. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The pitch. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Righty delivers. Fights it off. He'll see another. Two now. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Ildemaro Vargas digging in for the Nationals. Going 1. And a pitch. Off the mark
No,
there.
that missed. That's a ball.
1-1.
1-1.
Oh, that hit him. The throw to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Now batting, catcher, Riley Adams.
2 outs, base is empty. And here's the catcher, Riley Adams.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
Liner, and that should be extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his 2nd hit.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one. Ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
Up now for Washington, Lane Thomas.
Almost drove one out of here last time up. Flied out to the warning track.
And that's in there for strike 1. Thomas measures 6 feet even, 27 years old, and he's driven in 8 runs over his last 10 games. That one catches the zone, and it's 0-2.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Runner leads away at second.
1-2.
Adams stands at second with 2 gone. Ground ball up the middle. Fires to first on the run. And that is that. Back in Anaheim, bottom of the inning, and now the designated hitter for the Angels, Mike Trout. The wind and the pitch. Ripped, but it curls foul. And now the 0-1. Sliced hard but foul. In the air, out towards left center. Thomas hauls it in for the out. And there's one down.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony.
Now it's Anthony Rendon.
Go.
And takes low for ball 1. That clips the corner. Ripped into right center. Base hit. Now he'll turn for second. Throw, and it gets away. And he'll pull into second safely.
I'll tell you, man, it's such a good feeling when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that. I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
And now the first baseman, Jared Walsh. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. The pitch. Pulls that one foul. The pitch. Out to short. Abrams fires over to first. Walsh retired.
The right fielder, number 12, Hunter.
Now it's Hunter Renfroe.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
Started to go after it. Now a look down to first. And he went around. That's ruled a swing. And it's 1-1.
That's in.
And that one just
ball.
missed off the outside edge.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Man at second. Chopped out in front of the plate. Tosses to first, and Renfroe is retired. That's the third out. Inning over. And welcome back. Now it's Dominic Smith.
The first baseman, number 22, Dominic Smith.
Tepera back to work. There's a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
Slapped foul. Here's the 0-2. Smith checks his swing. Appeal to third. No swing. And a 1-2. Bounced up the middle. Fletcher. Jump throw across his body. That's the first out, the top of the 7th.
The batter, number 5, DJ Abrams.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, C.J. Abrams. Popped up. Velasquez takes it in for the out. That's out number 2.
The left field, number 23, Corey Dickinson.
Corey Dickerson digging in for the Nationals. And fouled off. The 0-1. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. And the right-hander deals. And that skips in the dirt.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Popped up right side. Fletcher brings it in, and that is that. This one pretty well decided at this point. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Angels 7 and the Nats 1. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Erasmo Ramirez.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
So digging in and here it comes. Fought off foul. Now the 0-1. Upstairs.
That's high.
The Nationals have some action going in the pen. Jordan Weems looks to be getting ready for Dave Martinez. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. That's inside.
2-2.
The punch out there, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
Well, he froze him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called 3rd strike.
Here's David Fletcher. That one's in there, 0-1. At the belt and fires. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Makes the grab, and there are 2 down.
The catcher, number 14, Logan.
And next for L.A., Logan O'Hoppe.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
They say you win.
No balls. 1 strike.
And a pitch. Check swing. Went around. That is strike 2. Righty to the plate. And now 1-2. Got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Aaron Loop gets the call from the pen.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And now the right fielder, Joey Meneses.
The right fielder, Joey Meneses.
The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Late with the swing there. Struck him out swinging. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Now batting,
Alex Call digging in for the Nationals.
Call.
In there, and it's 0-1.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. Ward makes the grab, 2 down.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
The third baseman, Jamer Candelario.
Candelario now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. And that's through there for a strike.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
The 0-2. Fouls that off to the left and will do it again. Kicks and fires. Gonna count 1-2. And down on strikes he goes, and that is that. Ready for the bottom of the 8th, and the batter now, Taylor Ward.
The left fielder.
Here comes a pitch. And that's in for a strike.
Some guys are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Here comes the 0-1. That one missed. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
The center fielder, number 8.
So man aboard. So in now for the Angels, Brett Phillips. Close one, doesn't get the call, and it's 1-0. Ward gets his lead at first with nobody out. Next offering is in for a strike.
1-1.
And another ball. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Candelario puts the squeeze on that one. One away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Mike Trout.
Mike Trout digs in now. There's the strike. Oh, and 2 now. Good job to fight that one off. And a pitch. The punch out there. That's the second out.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Man at first. Here's the third baseman, Anthony Rendon. And that's in there for strike one. There's a strike. Next offering is fouled back. And the righty deals. And 1-2. And a ball evens the count.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Next to hit, Jared Walsh. First pitch, and he just misses. Two outs, couple of base runners at first and second. And it's even up. Two on, 2 outs.
That's the ball.
And a base hit into right center field. Ward around third. 1 run is in. Here comes Rendon around third. The relay throw. Tag safe at home. And it's an 8-run lead. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. And next for the Angels, Hunter Renfroe. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Runner at second, 2 down. Next offering is down low.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
Man on second, 2 down. And now 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
Well, you know this guy wants to pitch up, something that he can hit hard and drive over the wall. But you've got to set your sights down a little bit. You can't lose your discipline and go after a pitch that you just can't do anything with.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And a pitch. Stays alive. Two outs. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. About to see the 11th pitch of the at-bat here. Next offering is downstairs.
Got a full count.
And he deals. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
I don't know how this at bat will end, but I'll be sad when it does. So much fun watching this thing go back and forth.
The kick, the 3-2, and that's ball 4.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Now on the mound for the Nationals, Jordan Weems.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
So 2 on with 2 away. And now here is Andrew Velasquez. First offering misses the mark. Foul ball there. The pitch. Swings through that one for strike 2. Good eye right there. That one off the bad part of the bat, just a lazy fly ball. Abrams makes the catch, and that'll do it. So 2 runs in the inning, 3 hits, no errors, but 2 are left stranded. Through 8 full, it's the Angels 9 and the Nats 1. Back here at Angel Stadium, and now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Ildemaro Vargas. Loop goes 5 feet 11 inches, 210 pounds, and he was a 9th round draft pick back in 2009. Ground ball left side. Zips it across, and they get the leadoff man in the 9th.
Now batting, catcher,
Riley Adams digging in for the Nationals. And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch.
That missed. That's a ball.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count. Kicks and deals. Gets a piece and stays alive. Two. Lined into left center, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Great hands on that swing. Took the barrel right to the baseball, caught it out front, and ripped it into the gap. At that point, there's probably no question in his mind that he was going for 2. That's just a great feeling.
Stepping in, Lane Thomas. First pitch just misses.
1-0.
And now the lefty. And there's a foul ball. The 1-1. Slice the other way and foul. Adams stands at first with 1 out. Little trouble with this one behind the plate. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily. And that's a wild pitch as he moves into scoring position.
Well, that right there erases the chance at the inning-ending double play. So good job on the bases to move up on the wild pitch. Changes the outlook of the inning in a pretty big way.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Smith stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. He's got it. Ball game. And the Angels take this one in a blowout.
Well, a big win by 8 runs, and when you have that kind of lead, you make it easier for the pitching staff to come out, make their pitches, pitch to contact, and not worry about giving up the lead. So nice job today all the way around to get the W.
9-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Tonight, first for the victorious Angels, 9 runs, 12 hits, no errors, they left 10 men on base. For the Nationals, 1 run on 6 hits, no errors, they left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 15 minutes.